never thought I'd be so insane to be playing NASCAR game again. I'm never saying again. Okay, we're going to Phoenix. Um, Hopefully I won't be stuttering as much as I normally do, because I actually ate something this morning and last night. You know, I've heard that that might have something to do with it, though. Me not eating enough, so. Alright, but I've had... The last couple of days I've been playing this game, outside of, like, the last time I played, I think. Actually, no, because I played with the developer of the game, like, last night or something, or the night before. But, whatever. The point is, uh, before the night before last, I think, when I just genuinely couldn't win, because the lobbies I was in, why is it stuck in AFK mode? That was stupid. I had no chance to even race that time. Oh my god. But that's the kind of stuff I'm talking about. And I'm lagging. I'm lagging like Christopher Bell right now. I guess this is a good thing, because this will give the game time to load in assets. I might have to race without shadows or something, because my PlayStation's also on life support. And also, I'm gonna drive a Stenhouse today, outside, which I'm probably not even gonna finish. I'm driving a Stenhouse today, because Stenhouse somehow pulled off a second place qualifying run. And I get this I get this sinking feeling that it's gonna turn out like the 2022 Kansas Fall race, where he's like genuinely up there running in that Kansas race. I don't think anybody remembers that. I think people remember Bubba won, but nothing that actually happened. Stenhouse and Truex were like genuinely battling for the lead, and then Stenhouse blew a tire, and he finished like 30th or something, which is like perfect Stenhouse fashion, where like he can bull crap his way into a top 15 finish sometimes at the most unexpected times. But the second he's having a genuine good run, no, let's blow a tire and finish where we probably would have been running. I get mad sometimes when, well, I wouldn't say mad, because like I like Chris Buescher. Like after Logano and Stenhouse retire, Buescher's probably gonna be my favorite driver. But can my game stop freezing like that? I'm surprised I was able to navigate that whole corner. But no, I get mad sometimes that Stenhouse got fired from the 17, and now, you know, all these years later, the 17 car is actually doing something. Also, this guy's a lap down. He's probably the guy who flipped earlier. Alright, we got a 38 car in the lead. That's pretty nice. I've never seen any of these people, but they seem they seem nice. Also, are there chat messages? I can't see anything right now. I have to open the stream on my computer after this race. And I love how I said I wasn't going to finish this race, and now I'm in the lead. And it's all the 30... I can thank the 38 car for that. Driving on the apron, wiping everybody out. It didn't even look like he did that on purpose, because he actually slowed down. His name's Cool Wrecker, actually. And I've seen this guy before. I don't know if he was pulling these same shenanigans, but I've seen this guy. But yeah, after this race, I'm gonna pull up the chat on my computer so I can actually see what's going on. Because I don't like having the chat on screen on PlayStation. Because number one, what are these people doing? Not even these people. What is this one guy doing? You know, maybe it's just my outlook on life that affects the way my races go. Maybe that's got something to do with it. Probably not. But I was watching a video of a guy playing this game earlier today, and I was like, how in the hell is he having these... Because he kept having all these good, like, amazing finishes, like, multiple times in a row. It was like, he was 4 wide middle and he won a race. You know, or like, working the top in a multi... You know, in a lobby with a bunch of cars, basically. And I'm like, what the hell? How do you have that? Am I just unlucky? Every single time I do a race like that, number one, the game's lagging worse than this, even when I'm not streaming. Number two, people are doing that, and I'm usually the 6 car in that scenario. Actually, no, I'm usually the 20 car, because the 6 car blocked. Probably is a little bit of my mindset, because right now I'm just letting things happen. Oh yeah, I might play downhill battles later. This is the dumbest race I've ever been a part of. What position am I in? I'm assuming, like, probably third now. Unless this is the 45 that's a lap down up here. In which case, I'm probably going to win this race. Because the 20 car, nice and clean as he may be. Okay, no. This is third, so that's the leader up there. So we let the leader get away, like usual in this game. That's the one thing I'll say. I am still... Can my game unfreeze? Okay, well, it doesn't matter. But that's the one thing I can say I am probably still going to get mad about. When we let the leader pull away because someone's trying to engage their slingshot for second place. Like, dude, second place doesn't matter that much. I know you think you're going to have a shot to go out and win, and then you don't. But alright, last lap. Maybe this 20 car can help me out a little bit. Maybe the 6, too. Alright, I'll take a 4th place after that. Especially after I thought I was out after lap 1. And if the 38 car didn't exist, I could have had a shot to win that race. But okay. Alright, I'm gonna respawn my character so I have a good amount of time to... 6 is a bum. Have you seen the 38, pal? That guy must have been... Well, no, because the 38 was in the lead at one point. How do you not... What do you mean the 6 is a bum? I know the 6 is probably a bad driver too. But look at... Vote kit cool wrecker. Maybe. First I gotta take care of the important stuff and change my scheme. And I missed. Alright, I'll take the Sunny D car. And I'll vote kick that guy next race. You know, we gotta... And we're going to Martinsville. I think the game's trying to tell me that I do need to do a vote kick. Also, I gotta take care of the other important stuff, which is opening my stream. I think I have enough time to do that. There we go. Somehow 2 people are watching this garbage. Alright, there's no chat messages yet. Which is, a good thing, I suppose, because I haven't been able to look at the chat all day. And let's go, boogity. This is gonna end terrible. I was wondering why that guy was hitting the 23. It's because he's cool wrecker. And he's upside down. I feel like my movements look a little bit, like, erratic at times. Also, did I just do something? My game was frozen. Okay, no, but like what I just did there, I feel like my movements look erratic when I do stuff like that. But it's... Because, like, I'll do that, and then I'll, like, yank it back to the right, because I'm trying my hardest to get back in a regular groove. Okay. I'm gonna try to make all my passes on the outside. Well, I don't think you can pass on the outside unless someone does that. But, like, I'm gonna try and make, like, passes start on the outside, at least. It's probably a terrible idea. But you know me. I'm not known for my great idea. Oh, yes, he's in the apron. Let's go. I might win this race. Son of a lollipop. Game, please don't lag like that. And I know it's because I'm streaming. And because my internet sucks. And my parents decided to get Amazon Prime. You know, even though we have the worst internet of all Prime. So that's probably why my streams have been... If my streams have been bad lately, that's probably why. Because we only got rid of our cable subscription. Like, I haven't been able to even, like, watch my TV since 2022. But we got rid of our cable subscription only, like, a few months ago. So, if my streams have taken a serious downward spiral since, like, November or something, that's why. Alright. Or January. Whatever. Get the sneaking suspicion. I gotta stop talking. I was gonna say I'm gonna win this race. I have this sneaking suspicion that I'm gonna win this race. But no, look, Cool Wreckers finally decided to learn how to drive now. That's great. And even if I do get under him, I feel like he might unlock some of his inner, Phoenix. I'm gonna try and be clean about this. Okay, I don't like how this guy's being clean now. Whoa. The game helped me a lot with that. And that's my race right there, because my game keeps lagging. I got one more shot here, but I'm not going to throw it in that hard. I'm not Sammy Smith and Austin Dillon. Dang it, dude. One more lap and I would have won that. If my game would stop lagging so much. What game is this? It's called NASCAR Game in Roblox. It's like a more skill-based version of Rostock, I guess. And for a long time, I thought Rostock was a lot better than this. Like, I would always say that from probably like July all the way until a few weeks ago. Then I got to play Rostock a few weeks ago again. No, I smoked the field by like an average of seconds. Like, I had 82 wins, I think, in that game. And in 2 days, I got to like 120. And I stopped. Because I'm like, dude, no way I'm gonna... Alright, what track did it say we're going to? Indy, oh boy. This is gonna be a terrible race. I don't know if I've ever... And it's not... Well, number one, I don't care for Indy in real life either. I had a more enjoyable experience watching the road course. That's probably the most unpopular opinion of all time. But all three of the Indy road course races, to me at least, were way more fun than any of the Indy oval races I've seen. The 2019 Indy oval race was pretty fun, but that was because there were crashes all the time. And because I think 2019 was the last time, for me, the NBC booth had, like, the real NBC energy that I liked. I don't... It's because Dale Jr. used to talk in this really high-pitched voice whenever something was happening. Like, and I think after 2020... Like, I was rewatching the 2020 Talladega Fall race. At the finish of that race, his voice was a lot less, like it sounded more strained, I guess. I don't know. But anyways, my whole point is, Indy's not a good track for me. And I'm supposed to be talking about this game. I usually get sent into the grass here, and I don't have a chance. I'll push the 8, because he was pushing me last race. Oh. Yeah, I'm probably going to hit the wall here. Let me get behind the 41. Dude, my game keeps lagging. My car started lagging up the racetrack. That's how bad it is. I think last night I was doing a race, and at the start I lagged. And it, like, I always say it lags my control inputs. It's never lagged them that bad. Like, my car started veering left and right and smacked into the wall and flipped over by itself. Because of an input I made, like, 5 minutes earlier. It was insane. King Krabs 223. Not trying to go up the track. I knew it was a bad idea. I was like trying to kind of turn into the grass so I wouldn't hit anybody because I knew it was going to lag there. I do need to turn my shadows down. So 3-car, you can have that. Okay. You can definitely have that. Actually, no, I might try to push him. Because we got plenty of laps here. Also, side rant. Why does Indy have 8 laps, but I think Auto Club only has 6? I don't want to race at Indy. It's like a fast-paced short track. You gotta pound on the brakes. And just like that, I might have a chance. Because the entire top 3 smacked into the wall right there. If I don't hit the wall here... Oh my god, dude. This lobby is something else. How am I back in the hunt? I lagged myself into the grass. And just like that, I could come away with a 3rd place finish. I'm acting like it's not halfway through the race. But my game's probably gonna lag at a bad spot again. This is insane, though. How in the hippity-hoppity Mr. Krabs am I in 3rd place? Oh. Okay. Just trying my best to avoid doing that. And I don't think there's anyone behind me. So... a 2nd place, I'll take that, I guess. Especially since I suck here. Oh. I was gonna try to get behind him anyways. Because if a push has to be made, I want to be the pusher. Because it's embarrassing how badly I take a push, but I feel like I can give a pretty good one. So I feel like it's... when me and Alex are doing team stuff, I'm always the pusher. So I learned how to give a good push, but not take one. So whenever... it's like crazy. Whenever someone tries to give me a push, I start getting all, like, shaky hands and, like... getting crazy. I don't know. I don't think the 41 just wrecked that one guy, pal. I think he got rid of the entire top 10. Because I should not be in 3rd right now. I don't want to get to him too. Dang it. And I'm probably not going to try to pass this guy, because I don't care that much to try and get 2nd place. So I'll just push him the rest of the race, see if something can happen. Why do I keep doing that? Is that the leader? If so, I definitely just messed that whole thing up by hitting the wall. Which is par for the course. Also, I'm going to turn my game sound back on, because this is the most awkward thing ever. Oh my god, the lag. It's these tracks with long straightaways that are somehow worse with lag. Alright, 3rd place. I shouldn't be here. The 41 gave me that position. I'm gonna see if I can give this guy one last little push. King Cran. Why do people want to vote kick everybody? I'm assuming that's the 3 car who's saying he just got lucky. I have like a miniature headache right now, and I don't know why. It's probably because I'm tired. Spun me without reason. Are you saying it would be better if there was a reason? Oh, we're going to Bristol. If I start second, the prophecy's true. Oh my god. I know that's like the biggest coincidence of all time, but I'm gonna say this is a prophecy. I'm gonna win this race, and if I win this race, wherever I finish in this race is where Stenhouse is gonna finish in the real race. But all these positions are relative to if it were a 36 car field. So second place isn't second, it's like 10th. Maybe I'm not gonna do that. That's too complicated. But I will say wherever I finish in this race is where he's gonna finish. Ooh, somehow squeaked by that. That's one of those times where I really want to try and say a bullcrap word, like squawk. I'm in the lead. Probably not for long. But I'm gonna try and enjoy this for a little while. Yeah, it's lagging. And I just smacked into the wall. Dude, can my game, like, not lag in important moments? It never lags when I'm in last place. Which makes sense, because there's no cars. But there's no cars on my screen right now. I don't get why we're still lagging. Come on. Oh. Every time the 4 car is about to pass me, someone wrecks him. I don't know if that's on purpose because he was the 41 last race, or if it's literally anything else. I don't know. I'm gonna appreciate 3 good runs in a row. So, dude, my game. I'm gonna lose this race because on the last lap my game's gonna lag like that. Like coming off turn 2. Because it won't happen in a corner or something when I'm already next to the wall. And I can just be like, alright, I'll just wall ride and tell everybody I lagged. And that's why I wall rode. No, no, no. We can't have that. No. We gotta start lagging in like when I'm middle of 3, usually. Someone stopped on the track here. Leffen to drive. That is insane. I'm assuming he's talking about the 4 then. Or I'm assuming the 4 is the one saying learn to drive. Because this guy said stop wall popping. And you know, I don't know, but it looked like the 4 was on the top of the track. I know you can run the top here, and it's the faster lane. This is the longest I've ever gone at this track, I think, without seeing a single car. Obviously, I've seen cars, but, like, not seeing a car, at least in front of me, literally the entire race, I don't think that's ever happened. I really hope there's more than 2 people in here, or 1 person in here. I know one guy just left, because he was AFK for too long. Alright. Is that gonna be? Yes, it is. 127. Alright, this is, like, I would say earliest into the day I've gone, or I've won, but it's actually not, because there have been a couple of times where I won the first, and sometimes first and only race I did that day. Because there'll be some times when I'm expecting to have a bad, like, I'm expecting to have such a bad day of racing in this game that if I win the first race I do, I'll just quit. I was going to stop at the start-finish line, because we're making it all realistic. Cool Wrecker's getting vote kicked. I'm not even going to vote. I don't care. I'm going to drive the Coke car, because I want to do some cocaine at Coda. Help! Also, I have a car suggestion. Put into the game. Okay, yeah. I'm not even going to really try this race. I've already reached my daily quota for wins, which is 1. Usually if I win one race, I won't really care the rest of the day. So if I win another race, I'll either back into it or it'll be just, like, you know. Like, I'm not going to try anything crazy to win, basically. Which I feel like I already didn't, but... Like, I'm going to go to the outside of this corner here. And what's all this nonsense happening behind me? We got Braden right here. I'm going to try and be nice, like... Well, obviously nice with him. I was trying to convey I'm going to try to not be too aggressive around him, because I know my game's going to lag. Braden, you can have the spot. My game's lagging, like... I really need to go change my graphic settings or something. I mean, sometimes the game's just doing this, but I'm already pretty bad at road courses anyway. I got my 100th win here, too. But you know why I got my 100th win here? Because there were 3 cars in the race, and 2 of them battling for the lead. My bad, 412. Okay, no, 2 of them battling for the lead wrecked each other, and I snuck by, and they somehow stayed. Forced to watch Mickey Mouse. I guess that's not as bad as what he could be watching. Okay, he could be watching that toilet stuff. Didn't mean to hit the 00. Game's lagging. I'm gonna find... Okay, see, yeah, your 2-year-old, you gotta, like, you gotta keep him watching Mickey Mouse, and not watching, you know, nonsense on the internet. Okay, I remember me being on the internet, the only things I used to ever watch on the internet, because I don't know if you've seen my other channel, I'm an aviation enthusiast, and I've been into that stuff pretty much my whole life. Like, I remember being, like, 5 years old, the first videos I ever watched on an iPad, like on YouTube, I used to watch these model... Lag and server's terrible. Yeah, the lag's terrible right now. Also, I think I can see the leader somehow. Okay, no, I used to just watch model airport reviews. Because there's these jet models called Gemini jets. And, like, the most realistic stuff out there. But most of the stuff they make is this really tiny 1 to 400 scale. Which I got one of those for Christmas just last year. But yeah, when I was like 6 years old, I would eat those videos up. I was like... And the first YouTuber outside of that I ever watched, I think he's the first YouTube video I ever saw, actually, was Matt Cochran. And I'm proud to say that he follows me back on Instagram. And, like, since 2017. That's crazy to me. Because I always say he's my favorite YouTuber. Because I don't really... Other than that, I'll watch Joe Bartolozzi, but he's a Twitch streamer. So he's my favorite Twitch streamer. So yeah. Matt Cochran's probably my favorite YouTuber. Just because most of the things I watch on YouTube, it's either old stuff me and Alex made in 2022. Or, like, I was watching Alex's videos yesterday. Watching some of his old streams. Also, was that the 23 that just sent it in there? Okay, I'm gonna quit so I can go turn my settings down. Because I know it'll be the servers lagging sometimes. I feel like it's gotta be something with me. Braden, I know you said it's lagging pretty bad too, but I don't see how all that can entirely be server lag. So I'm gonna turn the shadows off, probably just as an experiment. Oh my god. Okay, the 45. I'm gonna disable shadows. I have rain disabled, because for me, all rain ever did was make it hard to see. I feel like that might have been the point. But I wish they'd at least make the track a little slicker. I don't. That would have been terrible. Oh my god, the old AAA car. Kyle Busch M&Ms. The new Toyota makes me wish Kyle Busch stuck with M&Ms and Toyota. I saw a render that... Because, like, I didn't like the way... I don't know, Alex doesn't agree with me on this, but I think the old Toyotas, like the 2022 and 23 Toyota, it looked too chunky. Like, it didn't look fast, if that makes sense. Like, the new Toyota looks like like a fast car. Like, nice and flat, you know, fast car. For me, the Toyotas from the last 2 years before last year, they just look kind of slow. I don't know. It was kind of the same with the Fords. Like, not as much, because they still had a flat nose and all that, but, like, now they look faster. Let's see. Also, I love how the guy who made the game, he spelled Alex Bowman's name wrong. So, it doesn't say I have 3 Alex Bowman cars. It says I have 2 Alex Bowman cars and 1 Alex Bowman car. Why do I have so many Keselowski cars? I know I have a ton of Blaney cars. I've showcased that on the channel before, but I'm just gonna use Justin Haley as a reference. You know, a nice simple 3 Justin Haley cars. Then we look at my Blaney cars. Holy smoke, son. I have like 14 Blaney cars. Let me see how many that actually is. Yeah, I have 15 Blaney cars, I think. There's no way. Because I used to race as Blaney all the time. I'm gonna keep the car that I have now. Also, why did I just do that? Okay, but yeah. The 2 Stenhouse... Oh yeah, I said I had a car suggestion. The Palm Olive car that he won at Talladega with. Which is pretty much the exact same as the one in the game, except I think the hood's white. So I'm gonna go see. The hood or just the hood? Okay, yeah, just the hood's white. So... maybe you can add in the side damage. Though, because... I don't know if anybody's here's seen the reaction video I posted. I didn't post it for like 8 months. Got messed up at the end on the last lap. Okay, yeah, that had to be me lagging right there, because there's no way, like, all these chat messages just randomly pop up. Noble's puppy. Alright, who should I help this race? I like pushing people. I don't like this lag. I want to find one person to push. Like, to stick with this whole race. Maybe the 24 up here. If I just hit the 6, I didn't mean to. Dude, can my game stop lagging? I turn shadows off and it lags worse. It's probably because of the amount of people. I've found in lobbies with more than like 6 people, which I always use 6 or 7 as my magic number, because that's usually the magic number of people in a lobby in any NASCAR game. Don't get me involved in this. I was kind of thinking about recently, why am I getting involved in everybody else's drama? Like, every time... It's not even just recently either, actually. It's been happening the entire time I've played this game. But I feel like I'm just really unlucky with that. When two people have a beef, they decide, oh, let's settle it out. Let's settle it out in front of this Ethan guy. I'm sure he won't mind. Also, did I just hit the wall so hard that my camera changed? Yeah, I cannot drive with lag like this, though. It delays my control inputs. The 41's close to me, which, well, not anymore. It's one of the few tracks that I actually kind of like in this game. Because most of the tracks, I think the track I'm most neutral on is Darlington. Because I know, okay, I'm screwed. But no, I know it can drive well if it wants. Okay, no, and there was another thing. See, I just get involved in this stuff. I don't know why. I'm just really unlucky with that for no reason. I also do need to get Harrison Burton. Is that going to be the Dex car? Yes, it is. No, I'm going to try and get the... I hope I can get the Stenhouse NASCAR. Eventually. And one of the Kroger cars. Which, I don't know if they're going to be... I don't know if we're going to... I don't know. I just want... Probably just the NASCAR. And the Palmolive one with the white on the hood. Because I already know I'm going to be stuttering trying to say all this. So there's no point. Rockingham! Dude, out of all the tracks that I thought it would be next week, I thought it was going to be Richmond or something. Rockingham? Oh my god. I saw that a few days ago, and I was like, what? Because the way I was hearing it, I always thought Rockingham would be in, like, July. Alright, that was fun. What track are we going to? Probably something terrible. My God, the game's... Yeah, it is something terrible. I hate this track. I don't like road courses in Roblox games. It's not just this game. Any Roblox game I've ever played, they can't get road courses right. Like, if you lightly tap on the... If you lightly brake a teeny weeny bit too much, your car just completely stops. And oh my God, I can't see the corners coming up. Really lucky to be in a lobby full of people who don't send. I might change here. I might just be too far up to be affected by it. Or they all wrecked each other in the back, because I already see a my bad. It's Braden. I hate the fact this is the one track that's not really lagging that bad. I shouldn't have said that. Woohoo! Once again, I'm just gonna push. Gonna abuse the 88. Not trying to get around him. It looked like I was trying to turn him there. It always looks like that, though. There's a lot of times I try to push people, and then I get misaligned, so I try to line back up, and it looks like I'm trying to kill him. And right there, too. That was just unlucky. He got his car uninvisibilized. I think that's the word I used to use. My God, we all suck. I'm just gonna catch on fire here. I'm gonna just hit this wall. Because for some reason, this wall loves doing that. Alright, we have a little bit of a situation, dang it. Someone up here just crashed. I think it's the 88. Man, look at that nice Chicago skyline over there. I bet if I turn the graphics all the way up, you could actually see that. But I'm not gonna do that, because my PlayStation already on life support, as I've said. Ouch. I feel like I'm flying right now, even though I'm not. I'm being really quiet right now because there's not much to talk about. Ouch. I can just keep saying ouch, because I keep hitting the wall. I say ouch for the 2 car. And somehow we're in the exact same position as we were last lap. I'm gonna try and be a little more careful. Never mind. Well, actually, yeah, I didn't blow up that time. And we both did the stupid. How did we both do that? Actually terrible. It's worse for me, because he just overshot the corner. I followed him. I saw him do that. I could have just been like, okay, let me brake a little more than he is. Nope. I knew he was going in the tire barrier, and yet I still kept my foot on it. In it. There's another track where I wouldn't mind it if it wasn't such a long race. It always feels like it's longer than it is, though, when you're racing by yourself. Like, when I'm way out front in some races, which doesn't really happen too often, but, you know, whenever, like, the second place drivers start wrecking each other, ouch. No, but then I'm like, why is this race so long? Come on. If this race was a few laps shorter, I could have easily won this, but now I got this guy right on my bumper. The last, like, 3 or so times I've been to Richmond, that exact thing's happened. I've been way out front, and then with, like, 4 to go, someone catches up to me, and I end up not winning the race. Not because I can't race that guy, because a third guy comes in and spins me out or puts me in the wall, or just doesn't know how to drive, so he's just driving it up the track, and we both lose a bunch of spots. Oh. Okay. I don't know why I said okay. Oh my god, the race is finally over 6.5 weeks later. I just realized there's a real race today. That's the whole reason I'm making this stream, actually. Well, let's hope we go to a decent track this time, not a road course. I like Michigan, but I also don't know if I want to go there when my game's lagging like this. Okay, Atlanta. That's my home track. Alright, Braden, you and me are going to work together here. We're going to try not to hit the wall. We're going to hold a steady wheel. And you and me are going to win this race. Okay, I don't know if you're still watching the stream. I don't know if you can hear this message. You're starting next to Denny Hamlin. But you know what they say on the track. You can always trust Ricky Stenhouse. If I wrote that down, there will be like 15 lines through that. And Stenhouse will be like the 12th guy up there. But, you know. Oh, and we're 3 wide already. I hate doing this. My game just lagged, so I hit the wall. But if I don't get turned here, which I can't, dude, oh my god. Can my game stop lagging? It's like, okay, so it is the game's fault then. It's a server thing. Because it's not, it's completely freezing. Yep. That's what typically happens here. I'm gonna try the high side in a minute. Not yet, though. I gotta catch up. Because the thing is, I think the reason the high side at Talladega and Atlanta has such a speed boost is because on the straightaways you just lose time up there. Well, not really, but like, you know what I mean. Like, everywhere except out of the corners. It's terrible up here. My game's frozen. I'm probably not a good person to be leading the top lane, but, you know, it's whatever. But yeah, I think the reason that you get such a good run off the top of the corners, though, is because look how slow it is mid-corner. I feel like Eric Jones in every Atlanta race these days. Because Eric Jones just has this thing for flying up the high side, blowing by everyone. Right, I'm gonna come down here. Dude, what, like, what's the point? You're making us both lose ground by going underneath me. Just push me. It's so simple. You've got to be losing. This this guy's worse than that other guy. Dude, oh my god. Just fine. I'll push you. I'll push you. Fucking stupid. Come on. Dude, this guy's terrible. What are we doing? Yeah, we just lost that race with the 51 car. Because the 51 car doesn't know what a push is. Get the fuck out of here. And stop trying to send it on the apron, man. Come on. Let me show you how this works. My game will stop lagging. So I'm going to thank whoever caused this stack up here for bringing me back into the mix. If I was still back there with that 51 car, I would not even be close to having a shot. I'm going to push the 6. We're not going to go to the outside here. The 6 can't hear me, but I'm going to pretend he can for a little while. Alright, now we can go up top. Okay, don't try to wreck somebody up here. Okay, I was gonna try the top one time. Gonna push the 6. Alright, I guess I might have a shot. No way. That was the dumbest finish ever. 128, I'll take it. Thank you, 41 car. Dude, Brayden, why does something always happen to you? Like, you'll be fast, and then it'll be like, you either get wrecked, that's like 90% of the time. Apparently your controller died. Like, what's going on? Or the low battery. Whatever you're playing on. Like, have some luck once in a while. And yeah, no, I don't know how the 41 car gave me that race. And the 6 could have still, the 6 could have won if he didn't hit me. Because the second he hit me, it slowed his car way down. But he was getting a run off that corner. But that's exactly what I was saying earlier. I'm not going to try to, like, I'm not going to do anything crazy to win. So every time I win, I'll just be backing into it. And there it was. I should have never even had a chance there. Then they almost wrecked. Was trying to help the 6. And we got 1-2. I hope the stream is not lagging as much as the actual game is. Like, I hope the stream's not pixelated. Because it usually is. When the game's lagging this bad. But that's because it's an internet thing. Alright, I'm going to try to push here if I can. I can't. Especially not with these two buffoons. Help me slow down for the corner. Man, how does this stuff keep happening? How am I in 4th place right now? These people need to, like, clean up their act a little bit. This is ridiculous. I should not be in... Now I'm in 5th place because I got passed by the 41. But still, I shouldn't be in the top 5 right now after I was in last, driving into the grass, 15 miles an hour slower than everyone else into the first corner. And this guy just flipped. And now I'm in 3rd. I'm pretty sure I'm in 3rd. This is unbelievable. Like Kyle Larson. And like what Pony says. Why is the 41 being all nice to me? Does he see the stream or something? Okay, there we go. To be honest with you though, I'm not entirely planning on finishing this race. Like, I'm gonna see what position I'm in here, and then after that, I might quit. Because usually in any race, if I know I'm not gonna have a chance to win, I usually just quit. Like, unless my only thing is if there's more than 2 people, or if there's only 3 people, I'll stay. Because I don't want to end up making someone's win not count by leaving. But other than that, if I'm in 2nd place right now, I might stay. Because the leader could do something, but I think I'm 3rd. No, I'm 2nd. Where did the leader go then? Because I know damn straight that whoever was right in front of me when I came out of that first turn, I know he was not the leader. So something must have happened to the leader. And I don't think the 16 was the leader because he passed me right after that. And my game's freezing. And yeah, that seals the deal. And I don't think the leader's going to make as big of a mistake as I'm banking on. Oh yeah, especially not when I'm doing that. I'm just going to quit. I have enough money. $1 million. Because I don't buy cars that much. I'd probably buy more cars if there was an actual shop with where you could pick what car you got. Like, I'm gonna try this. See what happens. Okay, I got a Ryan Truex car. Throwback crate. I don't care too much. I don't care too much for throwbacks. Epic crate. I don't think it's just throwbacks. I think for me, the cars I don't care for are like the fictional ones, I guess. Like, I like getting cars that are from like current times. Like, if I get a car from here, I want a car that raced between 2022 and now. I don't want a car that got... Okay, I was reading the chat. But I don't want a car that ran in like 2015 with the number in the center but on a Gen 7. Okay. That's probably my bad take right there. That I don't like seeing Gen 7s with centered door numbers. Because the car, it looks... I swear I had that car already. But okay, now. It just doesn't look right to me. Like a Gen 7 car with a number in the middle. Like, I'm gonna try and find some. I know that Almendinger one had some, but... I have a Logano car down here. I might have passed it already, I don't know. I have a Logano car, though, that's probably an Xfinity car or something. I think I have 2 Loganos with numbers in the middle. Yeah. These aren't Xfinity cars, but the number's in the center of the door. I don't like it because it's a Gen 7. I feel like I'm slurring my words a lot right now. You can blame it on me being tired. Going back to the Sunny D car. These are probably the only two cars I'm going to drive. Because I want to drive cars that I don't see people driving all the time. And I see a lot of people in the Icy Hot car. Bah! Bobby's watching the F1 race? Get out of here. I don't really care. I don't watch F1 that much. And why does Bobby keep saying 3th? Instead of saying 3rd, he says 3th. Okay, I'm the only person who doesn't mind the 41, because he races me clean. Everybody else, he races like an asshole. But me, once again, I don't know if he sees the stream or something. He races me nice and clean. Because I think there were actually a few times we raced together. And he raced me clean. So I don't know why. Doesn't make any sense. I feel like of all the people in here, I should be the one you wreck. And I've already got 2 wins today, so I'm not gonna be salty if I get wrecked. Oh my god, we're going to the Roval. Why is this game like road courses so much? Not just road courses. Why does this game like Sonoma so much? I know it's because there's 2 or 3 different versions of Sonoma in this game, so it's statistically just a higher chance it's gonna pick that over any other track. But like, come on, dude. Like, there was one time in the span of like 15 minutes, we went to Sonoma 4 times. Like, come on. We went to Brown Sonoma, then Green Sonoma, then Green Sonoma at night, then probably Brown Sonoma again, or Brown Sonoma at night. I don't think it was completely different versions every time. Braden, I was trying to push you, not that guy. Game's frozen, my game's frozen, my game's frozen, my game's not frozen anymore, but it might as well be. Probably why I don't like road courses in this game. Because something small like that can happen and I'm already out of the race. Man, I'm tired. I don't know why. I got a nice, full amount of sleep. Why does Pony keep doing... Okay. Why does Pony keep doing this realistic NASCAR Heat 3 career? Ugh. Also, I'll be right back. You mean to tell me it's still on lap 3 out of 4? Stalemate, son. I would say a reset, so I'd assume there's only a couple people in the race, maybe one. How does he hit every wall? I'm gonna have to see that later. Later? Dude, what am I talking about? I'm like not paying attention to anything right now. I'm gonna have to see that later. What? Oh, caution. Let me see the point standings. No, stop that. Oh, he wrecked him. Dude, I hate this camera. Byron's gonna die. I would just let it go back. Indy again. Can we get some variety in here? Go to Michigan. And Braden's driving the right car for this. What kind of noise did I just make? A noise just came out of my nose. It was like a whistle. Dude, how are we crashing already? Don't try to wreck the 32 until I get away from it, please. Because if I get involved in one more unnecessary drama that I don't need to be involved in. Oh my god! Braden, I would have pushed you if you were there. That was just a spur of the moment. That's the second time now today that something stupid's happened at Indy, and I've ended up in third. And I kind of just want to let this play out. Here, you can get under me. And we're 4 wide for second. I'm not doing that. Even being 3 wide, especially at this track, not a good thing. I'm gonna try my best to put my games frozen. Why does my game freeze in turn 2 every time we're here? Braden, if I did something to you there, I don't... It was because my game was frozen. You can see it. There's evidence in the stream. You know, it's funny. There are some tracks, like Michigan, maybe, where if my game lags in the middle of the corner, it's not really going to affect anything. Because it's a long, sweeping left-hand turn. It doesn't help that Junior's trying to call me on Discord every 5 minutes. This isn't live weather. I'm looking outside. It's so infuriating. These tracks I can't race at. I'm gonna keep saying, I wish there was an actual vote system. Because it says Indianapolis was selected, but no one selected it. I always thought they were going to add that too. You know, Michigan might be my favorite track in this game. You know, I'm just saying. It will be cool to go there. I'm talking all this hype about Michigan, and we're gonna go there and I'm gonna crash on lap 2. And it's gonna be the funniest thing ever. That's the most annoying sound ever. Why? I don't know why that was so funny, but it. Like the way I was chewing, the granola bar wasn't entirely in my mouth, like it was sticking out, so that's why I was going when I. It wasn't that funny, but yeah, no, it wasn't that funny, but that was funny to me. I just got an idea. I'm gonna start filming tomorrow in school. It's only 11:56, jeez. Okay, no, I'm gonna start filming a video tomorrow in school though, where I have like a stack of $0 $0 bills in my hand, like fake money, you know, but like not fake like they're trying to convince people you have $100. No, fake like it says zero on it. It says a $0 bill. And I'm gonna start waving the money in people's faces, and I'm gonna see how long it takes for people to to realize. You want to get mad at me? Shut up. I'm waving $0 bills in people's faces. Think I'm being a jackwagon? No. Well, I am. Is that a Johnny Sauter truck on a car? Also, we're not going to Michigan, are we? Like, ever. This guy was really digging to the bottom of the trenches to make that block. And here we go. This is the part of the movie where a bunch of random feuds start and Ethan gets involved. I don't really care. I've already won. I'm just trying to, like, I'm trying to have a good race for once. It doesn't help. We've gone to a bunch of road courses in a row, which I suck at. Then we went to Indy, which, if my game lags even a little bit, I'm screwed. Dude, why do people do that? I'll never understand that. And then you blame the guy that pushed you into the grass. You came up the track, okay? I don't know if it went in depth enough to where you'd understand what I'm talking about. When people get forced into the grass, and then they shoot back up on the track as if there's not a gas pedal in the car. Like, no, dude. Sure, he put you in the grass, and it could have been just that. But then you're like, "Yeah, I can't have a chance to win the race. You want me to come up and wreck the whole field?" And then you're like, oh, no, it was that guy's fault. Man, and you're like, oh, I got 33. Why'd you put me in the grass? Buddy, it's not the 33's fault. Sure, he threw a tiny bit of a bad block on you. That's on him. It's not his fault that you come flying back up the track. Same with the 20 there. If the 17 threw a bad block on you, oh well, let it happen, and then slowly merge up the track, and don't kill the entire field. You can blame the 17 for messing up your race, but now you can't blame the 17 for Jack Diddley Squat, because you come flying up the racetrack, ruin everyone else's races. You're still up there in the hunt, while all the people you just smashed into the wall, yeah, and we're doing this. See, getting involved in people's rivalries. For no reason. And I'm the only one who gets involved every single time two people have an issue between. Like, settle that amongst yourselves in the back of the pack when nobody else is around. That gets annoying real fast. And it's going to be the same excuse, too, where, oh, I had an opportunity to do it. I don't know if I'll have an opportunity to do it later. Then don't do it. Just drive your race. You notice they're both out of the race now, when they could have just had a nice, you know, maybe a little bit of a hard battle, but, you know, they could have just raced up here. Who knows? It's been a lap. Those two could have been in the lead by now. But instead, the 17 decides to hook the 20 into the outside wall as hard as possible, ruin both of their races. I can't stress that enough. Both of the races. He didn't ruin the 20's race and then move on with his day. He's like, no, how about I ruin my own race? You know, because the 20 made a little bit of incidental contact with me. You know, I gotta wreck him. I know I was, like, sort of taking the 17 side earlier. Or it sounded like I was. I'm not taking any sides. But now, no, the 17's the worst in that. Because the 20 drove him up in front of the pack for no reason. That's stupid as hell. But it's way dumber to hook somebody into the outside wall and wreck yourself. The thing with the 20 is he didn't wreck himself, too. So he at least did it for his own benefit. The 17 didn't even do it for his benefit. He just did it. Just to do it. I've been rambling and rampaging on. I don't think rampaging is the right word for that. But I've been rambling on about this same incident that happened like 3 laps ago. As I've slowly clawed my way back up to the point of being in the race. I'm assuming Braden was in that garbage earlier too. Alright, we're gonna push the 3 car, okay? Don't try to make a move for second. Dude, come, and the 33 might have this. Yeah, 33 might have this, actually. Because we'd rather send it and crash each other for second place. Okay, I've got a little bit of a chance here. Not gonna do anything crazy. I wish my game would stop lagging. Alright, I might have a chance off this corner. If these two don't run up the track. I was gonna maybe push the 33, but... Oh, it's the last lap. I threw some dumbass blocks right there. Oh no. No, 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 no. The 3. Oh! Well, that was fun. I'll take a 3rd place. Yeah. But that got interesting at the end. I thought for a split second there I was going to end up winning that race because the 4 was going to get turned. Acting like I wasn't turning the 4, but I had no choice. I was getting hit. I was getting pushed through that. Half decent race. Yeah, that was... The finish of that race was good. The rest of the race, for most of the race, I was trying to catch back up. And then I threw some stupid blocks on the 3 car at the end. He got under me. There wasn't much room for a car there. You know, I commend his bravery for making that move. I don't know what I'm talking about. Dude, can we stop going to road courses? I feel like I haven't gone to road courses this often, like ever in this game, actually. Even the time I went to Sonoma 6 times in a row. I feel like I haven't gone to this many road courses in this short of a time. Michigan would have been on here at least once. Okay. That's all I'm trying to say. The 8 just gunned it in reverse. Survive 1 and 2, that's what I'm trying to do. Okay, we didn't survive 1 and 2. Those guys didn't, at least. I started 6th, and I'm already in the lead. Oh. I thought I was going through that corner. Cannot carry much speed there. I said I was going to turn my game volume up like an hour and a half ago. But I actually need to. This is awkward. Like, frighteningly awkward. What did I just hear? I just heard something behind me fall onto the floor. I hope it's not a bug. I did not gain anything from that. Definitely not anymore. Or definitely not now. Oh, the 19. That was not my fault. We got hooked together. I was turning all the way to the right there. Or the left, I mean. I know there's a certain brand of people that'll say, "Up, you just admitted it," because I slipped up my words. Like, okay, man. Next time I'm gonna say I was turning all the way in the inverse direction from the direction my car was, the momentum of my car. 19. My game will not stop freezing. A little part of me feels like he did that on purpose. For the little bit of nothing that I did earlier. I'm just gonna quit the race, there's no chance. I don't like these tracks. From the direction my car was, the momentum of my car. 19. Or definitely not now. Oh, the 19. I need to get more energy in my system. Not my fault. We got hooked again. Alright, if the 19 wrecked me because he was... Like, I don't even know if he wrecked me or if I came down. Because it was lagging. And even in the stream, you couldn't see what I... You couldn't even hear what I said. I said, I don't know if that was on me or the 19. You could just hear the end of that. He's saying 19. I was rewatching that. So, yeah, I think it is, like, an internet thing, too. But I'm not streaming in, like, super high quality. I'm streaming in regular, I think. So, I don't know why it's lagging so much. Also, yeah, I'm gonna play downhill battles after this next race. So, it'll be a nice send-off game. If we would go to a little track I like to call, Michigan. I'd like that. I didn't realize I had this many Hamlin cars. And a vast majority of them are Mavis cars. I think I actually have every Mavis car, except the one he ran in the All-Star race last year. Okay, the race is over. This is gonna be my last race in this game. Not my last race in the stream, just going to a different game. So, Braden's still here. Braden, if we're going to a good track, we're gonna work together here. Oh my god! Stop going to the same tracks over and over. This isn't gonna be my last race then. My last race is gonna be next time I go to a good track. Cause this is pathetic. I'm gonna try this for one corner, and once I get run over, or once I lose the lead, that's when... Once I lose one position, at least. As in, if my car is in 4th at any point in this race, I'm not doing it. Okay, now if my car's in 3rd. I guess that doesn't count, because... Alright, I'm in the lead. Once I lose the lead, that's when I'm quitting. At least once I lose it for good. If I do win, this will be my last race, though. Yeah, I keep lagging, man. I could probably actually win here if I didn't lag, because I won here earlier. Okay, I lost it, but I didn't lose it by a good margin. Was that my fault? Or did he just turn straight into the barrels? I have no idea. Like, I genuinely don't know if that was my fault or not, again. Also, I love how... Going back to the race before last now. But I love how Nashville was actually a super speedway in this game. Then again, every track pretty much in this game is a super speedway. Which is somewhat fun, I guess, but... did I lose... I'm in first. Did I lose connection? Because there's no way that many cars were just sitting there. And as soon as they get kicked out, I'm probably going to have to reset. Because I don't see the 20 staying in this race after that blunder. Ouch. I'm going to check behind me. There is still one car behind me. Surprised my camera's not moving when I hit the brakes. I'm not winning this race. I can't with this lag. Because the lag's making it to where I can't see anything. That's the point I was gonna go on a really long tirade about something, but the point I was eventually gonna get to is that my game's lagging too much for me to, like, hit my marks. Also, I say like way too much nowadays. I'm exactly how I imagined I'd be when I was 17. When I was like 9 years old, I just said like again. But it's because I can't talk. Like, I've been stuttering lately. And I don't want to be stuttering, so I'm going to say like a bunch. Try and make it seem similar to, you know. I'm going to start saying that instead of like. Turning way too hard right now, making it obvious. I must have pulled far enough away. Oh yeah, there might still be 3 people in here. Because I saw another person on a different part of the track. On the other end of the track. I would not stay in the race. Dude, and oh my god, can I, like... If I still win this race after that nonsense, this is actually just stupid. So last lap. I don't know how far back the second place guy is. I'm hoping far enough to where I'm not going to see him at the end of the race. I get the feeling he's breathing down my back right now. And like he's looking at me like, oh boy, you are not going to believe this. Oh my god, there are still 3 cars in the race, at least. How? How is that? Why is the 9 car staying in the race? Can you not see that the leader is on the opposite side of the track? Yeah, there he is. There is no way. And nobody's saying reset. So. I know some people do intentionally quit right as the leader's about to cross the line. But alright. And that actually counted. Yeah, 129. Alright then. So that is my last race. I got a decent 3 wins today. That's actually probably right on par for what I normally get. Why'd I say it like that? Why have I been saying words like that? My mouth... Like, I think I need to, like... I was barely even a race. That's what I'm saying. I didn't even think there were 2 people in the race. Then I look behind me. Okay, there's 2 people in here. Somehow there's 3. But alright. Let's go play downhill battles now. There it is. I played this with Jeff last weekend. Not with Jeff, he wasn't playing, but he was here. You can hear him in the background of that the dumbest thing ever thing. Like, if you flip a bunch of times, you can easily... And my stream is buffering. I know how the game works. I've won. Cup cars. I get the feeling this is gonna go horribly wrong. Like, the goal of the game is just to flip as many times as you can. Also, I'm probably gonna try and get a new wheel this year. So over summer break, I can, like, do a bunch of iRacing stuff. Gotta put this juice down. No, but this is a game where if you get wrecked, things go well. See, look, when you flip, you gain speed. This is garbage. Not garbage, but nonsense. Can I please get hit by some debris and start flip? Yeah. My car's stuck inside the track. Oh my god. I've never had a crash that bad. That was terrible. Okay, I'm screwed now. Wait, no, I'm moving. My entire car just disappeared. That's my head. That was an insanely bad crash. I gotta see that again. By some debris and start flip. Yeah. My car's stuck inside the track. Oh my god. I've never had a crash that bad. I don't think in the history of my NASCAR gaming career I've ever had a crash that bad. Let me spawn my car. Yeah, there's no point in getting in the race now, though. Everyone's too far ahead. Maybe in backstretch battle. Where's my car? Okay, whatever. I'm gonna spawn another one. Maybe it'll work this time. There we go. Who's driving a Tyler Reddick hauler? And he's a veteran racer. It makes sense, actually. I'm just gonna sit over here until the next race starts. Can you hear the sound of me drinking? Because that's nasty if you can. I'm trying to sip quietly, but that's just making it louder. That was a weird noise. Okay. The thing about this game, if I crash you, you're gonna have a better chance. Obviously, not every time, which I just recently found out in the last race. Dude, I can't get over. The front of my car got stuck inside the track, and then I glided into the catch fence, and my car got completely ripped apart. Why am I upside? Did that actually happen? Please don't despawn my car. Someone's driving my hauler. Okay, fine. I'll start over here. Why is there just a person? And why does he look like Baldi's basic? What is that, a chicken? And how did we crash before the race even started? We're not even allowed to go yet. How? You know what? That's great. Everything's great. Nothing bad can ever happen. And why are there so many blue cars? And we can't go, dude. What a bunch of... Is this the finish already? No. I forgot. Downhill battles, not backstretch battles. Can I crash? There we go. Now just keep crashing. Dude, no, when you're just spinning, it slows you down. I gotta be flipping. There we go. Oh, yeah. Ha! Look how fast. Dang it. Yes. Look how how fast you can go when you're not on your wheels. Go upside down again. The hauler. He's the reason the reason all that nonsense happened to begin with. I'm in fourth, I'm in second. Look at my stupid ass. Dang it, I lost some spots. It still says I'm in second for now. No, that's a different 47. I'm in fifth. Oh my god, the race is already finished? Give me a crack, give me a flip. Dang it. Okay, fourth place, I'll take it. If these guys don't catch me, I think this is the end. Come on! Jeez. Okay, I got fourth place. I always get fourth in this game. Like, not even joking. I get fourth, like, I won once, finished second once, and then every other time, literally, every other time I finish fourth. I don't know what it is with me in fourth place. Dang it, I thought that was Alex. Okay, I'm gonna get behind this guy. Does that say Batty Val 17? Get out of here. I'm wrecking you. What's wrong with me giving you a push, too? Why do people do that? They start getting the Christopher Bell out of the way when somebody... Now you want to back up. Why didn't you do that sooner? Oh, the race has started. Ha! That's what you get trying to back up. And how do I have damage already? The good news is it's not really damage. The bad news is... I thought the race was already done right there. Alright, give me a flip, please. Not like that. This is the track where all that garbage happened last time. Yeah, I'm screwed. Sixth place. I'm not even the best 47 in this race. I think the other 47's the hauler. And I'll never get how that 23 just smacked into the wall. Like, are you not paying attention? Look at all these cars I'm gonna pass here, son. Get me in that draft. Can my You're telling me I'm having camera issues in downhill battles, too? I think I'm screwed. And someone's getting my draft, I think. It's another 47. I'm gonna push this 88. Now I'm gonna go to the outside. How am I the only one getting affected by crashes? Okay. Get off of me! Son. Learn to drive. And the race is finished now. I'm kicking that guy's ass next race. And I think I still passed him. Yeah, we finished at almost the exact same interval. And I finished 5th that time. So slightly worse than my usual. But you can blame that on whatever happened at the beginning. I forgot. I have to start talking slower. It's probably why I'm slurring my words so much. Because I feel like every year that passes, what happened? Okay, no. I feel like I feel like every year I talk faster. For no reason, too. That's the guy who was driving the 88 last race, so he's a bit of a weapon. Maybe I can just wipe him out here. Except no, because wrecking people helps him out. It's the dumbest thing ever. But that's exactly why I called that video the dumbest thing ever. Because it is. I might play backstretch battles after this. Then Rostock. I haven't streamed Rostock in a while. In over a... or not over a year, but in almost a year. I wish my car would flip over. I really do. I also wish my car would get away from the wall. Because I'm going to keep getting parts torn off of my car. I do not want to get damage. And how's this guy able to pass me? Is it because of the draft? This is a ripoff. He's got a speed boost. Yeah, that's right. You better give me a run. A piece of debris, probably from my own car, just passed me. And there we go. Down the slip and slide, fellas. Woohoo! He's upside down, but I'm upside down harder. Yes, sirree. Why did it stop my car that time? The thing I don't like about this game. Inconsistency. Not even gonna have a shot. Because the 12's way up there. And my car gets stuck upside down. This is the one time that being upside down actually negatively affects the car. There we go, rolling. Is that the 12 up there? Holy smoke, son, we could catch him. Is there any way to see how close you are to the end of the race? Trying to push, that's not gonna work. I was trying to see if I could get it to not spin my car out. What? How does him being upside down help him, but when I get upside down, it ruins my race? This game sucks. And of course, it's about to be the end. Yeah, you better help me, dude. I don't get what I'm doing wrong. Because the only thing you do is hit the gas. Wow, that's nice. The 23 crashed too. But he's still perfectly fine. Man, I'm gonna go play backstretch battles or something. This game's rigged. Why is my game not showing anything? Oh my god. Did I pass backstretch battles? I probably did. Yeah. The most intense racing game on Roblox. Let's slow down a little bit there, pal. It's like how Rostock says it's the best arcade race experience. No, because I've won by 18 seconds the past, like, 10 races I've done on there. Hang on a minute. I don't think my game's gonna load in quick enough. Which that's kind of how it's been in this game for the last little while. Is this a Gen 5 car? Yes, it is. And a Gen 6 car. And a Gen 7 car. That's what I'm gonna have to drive. I can drive a Gen 6 car, actually. I have 2021 cars. Why does it do this? I can't spawn in a car because you can't load in the spawn menu. I think we need to get our priorities straight. Because why does it want to load in a bunch of random stuff before it loads in? Like, it loads in the parking lot before it loads in the 2025 base cars. Richard Spinner, shut up! Alright, I basically got to start with everyone else. Why are there squares on the track? What are these rectangles doing? And why does the game look like all cinematic now? It looks like one of those games where you're in the desert. And people in this game are so dirty. What are you doing? I cannot believe I didn't come up and kill the whole field. Just gonna try and push that guy. What are we doing? Just learn to drive. There's no need to do that. I'll never get people. The 24 is pushing me. For now. This landing guy's probably gonna kill the whole field again. Yep. Why? And why they change it to where the wall actually affects your car? That makes it less fun. Now people get to wreck you. Like, I guess their thought process was like, it'll discourage people from hitting the wall. No. It just encourages people putting you in the wall more. And better yet, it just... Yeah, it makes you pay more of a price for when people slam you into the wall. Can have one good NASCAR arcade game. Woohoo! The most aggressive blocking in Roblox NASCAR. Okay, I gotta stop. No way that guy recovered from that faster than I recovered from hitting the wall. Thing I can say I hate about this game, it's literally the entire game's just people wrecking each other now. I feel like it's already... Oh my god. I kind of feel like it's always been like that, but it's worse now. It's gotta be, because I've had clean races in this game sometimes. And this might be the first time ever... Actually, no, a few days ago a NASCAR game was. But this is only the second time ever in any NASCAR game I've seen a clean Lightning McQueen car. Most Lightning McQueen cars, in all fairness, are probably like 8-year-olds who saw the Cars movie, and now they're like, oh, I want to be just like him. But anybody, even a lot of times in the Heat games, people who drive McQueen cars are terrible. Yeah, this is gonna end badly. Maybe a photo finish? No. Dang it. I guess I'm not entirely out of it. But out of it enough. I'm gonna try and help the 95. I don't think I'm gonna have a chance to do that. I'll get a run, though. Don't want to push the 8 to the... Dude, what did I just do? The worst guy in the lobby, and I pushed him to the win. I'm gonna do a 2021 car. See, why'd they make it to where it doesn't say the driver names anymore? Gas. I like the one that Rostock does, where it puts nose energy instead of NOS energy. This does look pretty convincing, though, I guess. Don't know if I like how dark it is. Oh my god, they got such a good start. I feel like the start doesn't matter. People care too much about that. Like, I get that you want to get a good start, but when someone lines up behind you and you, like, scooch them back... What is the 88 doing? Everybody in here sucks, man. Is that guy's name Little UK? No way. I'm not pushing that guy. I'm pushing the 6. Never mind. Okay, I'll push myself then. Now I'll push the 6. Now I'll push myself. Now I'll look behind me so I can block the Christopher Bell out of any runs. Is that supposed to be draft? Like the blue stuff? Construct cars. No way that was a clean block. Don't wreck me for second. This guy's name is Sigma? Get these people... I'm making the Kyle Busch face right now. And I can't see anything. This is wondrous. Can this 88 stop putting people in the wall? I'm not gonna push you if you put me in the wall. I'm acting like that's a threat or something. Or an incentive to stop putting me in the wall. Okay, we're a little over halfway through the race, so there's still time. And I am clear. Can we figure things out, please? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. This game's just smash and dash. There's no actual racing. Okay then. No way they just let me fly by. That was the dumbest thing ever. I say that every single time someone makes a move. Oh, that was on me. I was looking. I wasn't looking. I'll take the win. But I kinda just killed everybody for it. And by everybody, I mean one car. Where's all the other people at? Did they all crash? What is this? There's a global leaderboard for amount of time played. Wouldn't it be a bad thing if you've played for 158 days? Mitchell K, 1209. Okay, I actually did get a pretty good jump start there. And I'm getting turned already. That's probably payback for last year. Dude, this game sucks. How does that flip my car over? At this point, get blowovers out of the game. So not fun anymore. It is 12:47. You know what's funny? The 12 just wrecked me, the 47. Me and the 12 have a little rivalry brewing. And also, our order right now, 12:47. I'm gonna see if I can get up close to him and then make that joke. You know what time it is right now? 12:47. Eh. Okay. This is third. Alright, someone give me a Buche. It's like I'm wagging my tail. I didn't mean to do that. I feel like I don't need to say that. Because the game just does that sometimes. It just makes you turn somebody. Just decides, oh, you're pushing hard enough to turn them. Let's just make them wreck. There's two 12s. Working together. Did that guy mean to do that? That was pretty silly. I'm gonna abuse the Christopher Bell out of this 4-car, man. Yeah, we're going to the front. That's the good greasy stuff. That's a good greasy push. A good gooey gummy, greasy gummy, gooey gummy push. A push you won't find anywhere else. The type of push you'll only get from a man like me. Which, there goes the 10. And he's blowing us away. On the only banked part of the track that you can actually drive on. Does it give you a speed boost up here or something? It must. The 4-car was the one who originally gave me that push to get up to the leaders. And is that fire? No, that's the sun. The sun? Where's the sun at? It's like he took an image of water when the sun was out, but he made the track at night. Woohoo. I'm trying to get off this guy. The thing I don't like about backstretch battles racing, it's overly clean racing. Oh my god. Like when people race you clean, it's like too clean. Like I want to race clean, but I also like I want to door slam a little, you know? This racing is like genuinely we're just going in a straight line, and then occasionally someone will give a push. And you'll notice something. You'll notice something here. All the clean guys prevail. Say what you want. We're 1, 2, 3 right now. 1, 2, 3, 4 actually right now. Okay. Things just picked up there for a second. I might push the 4. He's been pushing me all race. Seems to have a problem with the 10, which I don't really get. We got a Thrandom. I don't think any of us can turn. I've got my hands off the controls right now. A moderator turned on slow mode. It might have been Braden. I don't know. Is anybody watching? 3 people are watching somehow. That means 2. I have to remind myself that. Because if I'm watching my own stream, it's only... like, it counts me as a viewer. Because when no one's watching, it says 1 person watching. I also think it also goes down whenever you leave the app, even if the video's playing in the background. Oh my god, we're about to make the Thrandom work. That's the first time. I didn't even mean to do this. I was like, alright. Let's, like, do some pushing. Oh. And did I just win? Oh my god. That is insane. Actually insane. Crazy. Why are these videos so old? Can't even see what I'm doing right now. Alright, now I'm gonna go play row stock right after this. Probably after this next race. Also, was that 2 wins in a row I just got? I just realized. If so, that's like... I'm the next Dale Earnhardt. Oh! Did that say backstretch radials? Man, we're digging to the bottom of the barrel. Oh no, it's Rainbow Road. And who turned out the lights? For every track. And why are there only 2 people in the race? That's perfectly fitting. I might invite Junior to a PlayStation party so we can do something. Not gonna go over that ramp. No, 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 no. Arr. I gotta get 1,000 more Robux so I can change my username. I changed my display name. As you can see, it doesn't say Ethan Orzo for everything now. But the thing is, I used to be proud of calling myself Ethan Orzo, because that's just a shortened version of my last name. And like a lot of things I used to like have Ethan Orzo as my brand. But now, Sten47 House is like my go-to name. You know, it's my channel name. It's my name on pretty much every platform. The only one where it's not, I think is Instagram. And that's just because I made a Sten47 House account a few years ago. That's stupid, and I can't log into it. But yeah. The point is, I'm Sten47 House on everything. So I have to spend 1,000 Robux for some stupid reason to change the name. So Can my camera stop messing up? I wish I still had those videos from 2018 where I'd just be playing tornado survival all the time. Arrgh. Shoo-wee, man. How is that guy so far back? I don't know if he's actually that far back or if it's just the game exaggerating because there's only 2 people on the track. But if he's that far back, nah, you gotta be doing something wrong to be that far back. No way! There's no way the game's letting me win at Rainbow Road. Holy smokes, I'm pulling away. He must be saving up a big run for the last stretch. Because there's no way he's that far back. Bro. Dude, get the ramps out of here. And then he does the same stupid mistake. No, but can we turn the lights back up? I don't know if I changed something in the graphics, but I remember it being a little brighter back in the day. And I liked it that way. One last charge. Chandler Smith, charge me! Yes! Okay, I'm gonna quit now. And I'm gonna go to a different game. Probably Rostock. Just to see what the environment's like. Well, I know what the environment's like because I was on it. Where's Rostock? There it is. That picture is not accurate for the game nowadays. I think everybody's just playing NASCAR. Boy, this is an interesting loading screen. It's the gray screen of death, actually. M. I might have to end the stream. I'm not gonna sit here for another 5 hours waiting for this game to load. Because it's not even loading. It's just stuck on the gray screen of death. I think I called it the gray square of death, but same thing. Same premise. And plus, I'm not streaming with anyone, so it's boring. I like streaming with other people in the stream. Also, you're telling me I was still playing NASCAR game 45 minutes ago? 46 minutes ago, actually. I gotta go back and watch that Atlanta win. Because that was fun. Alright, now I'm ending the stream. I'm not gonna sit here and wait for this. Nighty night. And I only got my sound coming. Oh. Okay, well. Okay, my sound got all out of whack. Let's see. Are there gonna be any good cars in the shop? I don't like how it's mostly fictional cars. Or cars that ran 30 years ago. Once again, I want to race as the drivers who drive now. I appreciate the history of the sport. You know, I'll drive as old drivers sometimes. But a lot of times I want to drive as current cars. Also, this hasn't been updated since last year. I'll just drive this. If I can press the buy button. I'm pressing equip 46 times just to make sure I got the point across. Ugh. Okay. This might be the last thing I do in this stream, though. I won at Chicagoland not too long ago. So let's see if I can, repeat that magic. I'm starting mid-pack. Shouldn't really... This game's just full throttle all the way around. That's whenever someone's driving bad in NASCAR game, everyone's like, oh, it must be a row stock player. Because you can just full throttle it the whole way around the track in this game. I wish my camera didn't start so close to my car. And it's usually only like that at the beginning of the race. Or not at the beginning. In the first race I do. This game has a catch-up feature. I'm acting like I haven't played the game since last year. That would be true if I didn't play it all week last week. And by all week, I mean like 4 times. I don't mean 4 races, I mean 4 separate occasions. Because you might notice I had like 80 wins last time. Last time I streamed this game, which was also the last time I played this game before this week. And you'll notice I have 132 wins now. Needless to say, the game's a little easy. I mean, I'm already in second. And there's not much pressure from behind at all. Let's see if there's pressure from in front. Because this 18 is pretty decently fast. Yeah, I don't think I'm catching the 18. Oh my god! Grass slows you down way too much. Yeah, there's no chance. I kinda don't like having it be full throttle the whole way around. I was watching some of our roast stock streams from last year, and it didn't look nearly as hopeless as it does now. Like, there are a lot more people like this 18. And once again, they probably just all gone to NASCAR game. Also, I'm gonna win this race if the 18 doesn't wreck me. Or if I don't do something like that, dude. And the game froze. He must have made a mistake. Oh, he really made a mistake that time. How did it not slow him down as much as it slowed me down? We were in the grass, the same margin, for the same amount of time. Oh, yes. I was trying to get to the outside so he'd, like, fake to the outside so he'd try to block that and end up wrecking himself. Or not wrecking himself, but... Dude, you gotta be kidding me. My game keeps lagging there and it cost me the race. I can also blame the 18 hitting me there. Now, but I don't like how it uses the... No, no, no. It's gotta be Sten 47 House. As in the guy who should have won that race. I want to go to Michigan. Bowman Gray is my best track in NASCAR games. Dude, why does it always start me at the back? And it's starting the 24 car in the lead. Someone who should never have even been in the race. Never done anything. Dude, what's the key to getting a good start in this game? And how is the 18 already up there? Well, I'll tell you how. Because he got a good start. Why did the 18 just get out of my way? That hard. Dude, figure it out, please. If you're gonna wreck each other for last, don't get me involved. I'm gonna push this guy so we can catch the 18. What is he doing? Okay, so this can be good. I just have gotten unlucky with the lobbies. I'm trying to get to him, but the game keeps lagging in a way where I can't get behind him. Going top, and top, and top, and top, and top, and top, and top. He's gonna get frisky with the 18 and try to slide up in front of me, but it's not gonna work. You know why, Buster Brown? Because I got that big run off the outside. Where's the run off the top? Oh my god. And there are no physics to this game. Here comes the 18. Getting back in the picture. The 99's on the apron, slowing himself down. The 18 pulled out too hard. What are we doing? And we let this guy win the last race? Oh, brother on a stick. I'm acting like I have any speed right now. I almost turned myself going high like that. I should have made it 3 wide on the bottom. It wouldn't have worked because there was grass there. I want to push both of them at the same time. Alright, looks like I pushed the 18. You're not clear. How are there 4 cars in this now? I hate the fact that side draft exists in this game. That was a stupid race. If the 18 didn't throw that dumbass block on the backstretch, I could have won that. Another undeserved win for that guy. Oh my god, we're always doing bonus rounds. That's another thing I don't like. Who wants to do an endurance race? I actually don't ever want to do endurance races. Because it's just the longest race of all time at the Roval or something. Or some other track that's terrible. Watch us go to the worst track still. Monza, dude, come on. Duh. And why are we letting the 18 start out front? Well, I'm finishing last here, guaranteed. Road courses and Roblox games? No siree. And we just let the 18 win already, I think. Dude, get this guy out of here. Please. Dude, come the fuck on. And we just gave him the win. For the 3rd time in a row. This guy's gonna back into a win. Jesus Christ. This is why it needs to, like... This is why these games, once again... Games like this, like NASCAR games in... At least in Roblox, they need to have some kind of, like, system for the starting grid. You can't start me behind people like this. And there's no way I was 4th there when I was ahead of the 18. I don't even know who that guy is. I don't know what car he was driving. I wasn't paying attention. Ugh. I don't want to go to any of these tracks. Pocono might not be too bad. Dude, stop starting me at the back. Gonna be faster than all these guys starting in last place. Not having a chance to win because I'm starting behind the people who don't know how to drive. And it's starting me inside the track. And the C's are gonna part for me in the 18 already. Turn 1, lap 1. This guy's stepping it out a little too much in the middle of the corner. Oh my god. I feel like I'm driving with the 550 package. Like I'm so much faster, but I just can't pass him. And if my game would stop lagging. Yeah, I'm screwed now because of that. Because my game decided to lag right there. And I couldn't set up my entry properly. God damn it. There's gotta be dirty air in this game or something. Because I've been faster this whole race, and then the second I get in his draft, it, like, messes me up. And I should have won at least 2 of the races that he won. When does the race start? Yeah, another undeserved win. Unbelievable. I turned the game volume up a little bit. Dude, can this computer stop freezing? Completely frozen. There's no reason. The mouse is the only thing that works right now. Blah. Kansas. Dude, see... And this is at the lowest possible volume I can have it at. The volume... Okay, I'm finally starting close to the front. Ahead of the other 18. So if I win this race, it's just proof. Just, why is it so loud? Turn the volume down. Listen to how loud this nonsense is. I don't even know if it's that loud on the stream, but for me it's blowing my ears out. I can't hear a gosh diddly darn thing. Dude, you gotta be kidding me. Dude, and my game's lagging. Fuck. God damn it. Just handing the 18 another fucking win. Dumbass 44 and yellow 18 gunned it in fucking reverse at the beginning of the race. How did I get that big of a run? Now I gotta stick it on his quarter panel so side draft comes into effect. I think the best bet's to try to get under him. I want to try the outside here, but... Thank God. Okay. Now we have a race. It's not that same guy out front every race. I bet even the jack wagons are happy with that one. They're probably not. And I don't know if you can hear me, because the stream, the car sounds. Once again, I don't know if I hope it's not that loud in the stream. I hope it's like the Heat 5 thing, to where it's just blasting in my ears, but that's just because I have, like, my headphone volume up too high or something. Oh no. It's one of the guys who hit the brakes at the beginning instead of hitting the gas. I feel like this game's kinda always felt like... You know, I feel like this game's always kinda... felt like dirty air racing. yes, sir, like what Bubba Wallace says. Oh, no. Ooh. See? Fun race. I'm saying that because I won. But, you know, we had an almost 3-wide finish. Oh my god, Alex was active 9 hours ago? Jeez. I think I need to get back on Instagram one of these days. That was the most brain-dead thing I've ever said in my life. I don't want to go to a road course. It doesn't matter. Everyone's going to vote for it. And I'm going to start last again, probably. Yep, at the back. Okay, Braden, it's your turn to carry the torch for the team. As in, win the race. Because I am not going to have a chance at this. These sounds give me nostalgia for late 2023 when me and Alex started playing this game. There goes a 24 car. Here comes a 24 car. I think the other 18 might be a slight bit better than me. But good news is he can't capitalize on it if he's crashing. Dang it. I knew I wasn't gonna even get close there. I don't know why I got excited. And the thing is, I didn't get excited. I just wanted to... I gotta stop. Maybe the reason I'm stuttering isn't because I'm not able to talk. It's because I keep trying to say nonsense. And my brain is developing to the point where it's like, hey, wait a second. Don't say that stupid bullshit. You mean to tell me you can just cut this whole corner? No, apparently not. He just got away with it because the other two guys missed the corner. It's probably my worst performance the entire day. Like my first non-top 3 finish. I didn't even know we had contact on lap 1. And just like that. Is this guy's name Elder Beast Boy? Ooh, the 18 made a slip up. Here comes a 24. Sound like Clint Boyer right now, getting all flamboyant. Please tell me one of these guys crap. Dude, come on. I've tried every possible way of driving this track and I just can't do it. Like, what do you do? When I hit the brakes, it slows me down too much, even if I just tap them. If I let off, I slide through the entire corner. If I just gas it the entire way, same thing as when I lift. It's gonna be my first non-top 3 of the day, it looks like. Which I don't care, I don't like road courses. I like them in real life. I like them in NR 2003. And just like that, I get a top 3. I back into it, though. potentially second. That was the biggest back end of all time. Probably not as big as the Atlanta race earlier in NASCAR game. That was my biggest back end of all time. Right, after this next race, I might go do something else. I don't know. Because I still have to make the reactions for the truck and Xfinity races. And I would have made the truck series reactions yesterday. Anyways, yesterday morning. But my computer started freezing when I was recording. And I was like, it's not worth the headache. Okay, let's go to Charlotte. Don't go to Avis. Stop voting Avis. Charlotte, please. Oh my god, we're going to Avis. You gotta, And of course, great. Start me up front at the one track I don't want to go to. The one time I'm gonna quit the race in the middle of the race. And you're finally gonna do me a favor with the starting positions. I do appreciate it, man. And I think it might be worse in this game than NASCAR game. I'm gonna block the inside, I'm not. I'm in AFK mode. No fair, my car didn't turn when I turned to the left because I was in AFK mode. Dang it. And thank you, Jeff, for wiping out the competition and giving me the lead. I do appreciate it more than any other. Oh, I didn't mean to hit that guy. Can you full blast it on the bricks too? Yes, you can. That's no fair. We should be flying off the track doing that. You gotta push, man. I'm probably pissing everybody off. But that's what Stenhouse does. So that's what I'm gonna do. I heard a bunch of tires screeching. Dang it, dude, come on! We're already screwed, because this isn't NASCAR game Avis. Why is a 24 going to the outside? Let's at least go for a top 3. Okay, I'll take 3rd place. Oh god! I thought that was the end. I forgot there's actual... This can be an actual race of substance in this game. Oh my god, they got the leader. An elder beast boy might win this race. Just because of that. Stop door slamming for second and go catch the leader. Oh my god. Who do I push? I pushed the 11 last time and he wasn't too bad. Yeah, it's over. Okay. I'll take a third place, and I mean it this time. So nothing changed. That finish was the exact same as it would have been. Go to Chicago or Hawaii. Don't go to a circuit. Oh my god. Chicagoland, yes. Stop giving him more time. Jeez. How are there so many people in here? This is gonna go terribly. And I am perfectly fine with that, because I've already won a race. Alright, Braden, I'm gonna push you. This may or may not go terribly wrong. How do you get a good start in this game? I have to know. Because a lot of people just come flying out of the gates. But I always start like a grandma. That wasn't too bad. Because I'm in AFK mode. Yep, watch out. Why does my game lag at the most inopportune times? I know it's lagging right now because of the amount of people in here. Block the bottom. I'm trying to push. I'm sliding. Okay. I was gonna say let's get up against the wall, but that's... The inside is better. Mush, son. What's happening at this track? Not this track. A mile and a half's in turn 3 for me in this game. It always lags. But this will be my first non-top 3 of the day for sure. And that's another one of those things. Like, we're proving my point that I'll just get involved in other people's drama for no reason. These people have a feud with each other, and they take it out on each other right when I'm around. There's a chance, there's a chance, there's a chance, there's a chance, there's a chance. This is gonna go horribly wrong. Dang it. Oh my god, what are they doing? The 12, the 12, the 12, the 12. And to me, that looks like another top 3. Let's go. That was the dumbest race ever. I say that after every race in this game, but that just says something about this game. That we can consistently have dumbest races ever topping each other. Also, I think console's the only thing where you can't type in the chat in this game. I keep saying it's gonna be my last race, but it's not. I'm just choosing the tracks where you can go flat out. Alright, New Hampshire. Starting first again. Means that everything in life is all oily right now. What did I just say? Why did it say I'm starting first if I'm on the outside? This is the loser's row. Dang it. How are we wrecking? And this guy's driving a baseball jersey, I think. My game's frozen. Dude, don't blame me, game. It's your fucking fault. My game's freezing. It makes no sense. I'm not gonna try and push through the corner. That was a bad push. Could still work though. There's time. Okay, yeah. Let's go. 2 to go. I'm banking on a good lap here so I can get up to the front and have a chance to be a part of that. I've been terrible through the corners, but exiting on the top is doing wonders right now. I don't know if that did anything. My game was frozen. The dream's alive! One more lap and you would've... Okay. I'm gonna back into another... Oh, it's the last lap now. That means I can go wreck the Christopher Bell out of that 23 car. And help the 24 do the same thing. And at the very end, I'm gonna squeak through and get 3rd place. Dang it. Dude, I'm serious. If my game wasn't freezing so much, I would have won like 4 times. Moody's. Get it? Because Richard Petty. Moody. You know, Petty and... I'll stop. Oh no. Memphis. Is that a road course? If so, I'm not doing it. And why do the cars in the parking lot look so much more realistic than the cars that we're driving? Oh, it's a road course. I lifted and it slowed me down that much? Okay, game. Looks like we're gonna have a little bit of room here. Might help this 25 go up here and wreck everybody. Why is he driving like that? And why do I get no benefit for actually slowing down and not hitting the wall like the rest of these guys? Does that say 5 laps? That says 3 laps. I hope that says 3 laps. You're not clear, 25. I'm in 3rd. And holy guacamole. Shut up, but yeah, I never want to go back to this track. And my top 3 streak's over because of the 25 car. Yeah, I don't understand though. I stay on the track most of the time and I'm still in 5th place. Because you can smack into the wall and apparently be fine unless you're me. Because it actually slows my car down. Seriously, what the fuck is this? Why is this guy able to just chug on along with life? And this Saturn guy, I raced with him in NASCAR game. Yeah, that was an awful race. Can we never go back to that stupid ass track? Well, yeah, Rostock's like... I was saying that earlier. Rostock's lost all the good drivers. So this is just a game where all the 8-year-olds go when they get kicked out of NASCAR game. I don't want to go to Avis or Memphis. All these tracks suck. Avis is the only passable one, I guess. Well, I'm not even voting. Starting last again, just like last time we were here. Actually, no, it started me first at Avis last time. But starting last again, just like most other times, most other races. The 18 is like one of the only other good drivers in this lobby. And we're crashing already. Again. Two races in a row. I'm pretty sure we get like immediate crashes. I'm surprised I was able to push that 18th, considering we haven't been in the same realm of speed at all. Yep, and some rookie comes flying in here. As much as I hate the 25, he just did an active service right there. Smushing that 24 into the wall. Kinda glad this has 3 laps and not 2. Gonna try and push the 23. Even though I know that's not gonna... Dude, what's going on up there? These are supposed to be clean people up here. Alright. Why are we 3 wide for third? Can we just push? This is like NASCAR game, where no one knows how to push. And the 25. See, why am I always the only person who gets affected by this stuff? And you too, Braden, but you're not I don't think you're in this race. And backing into another top 3. Could have been something more, but I don't know, dude. That's one of those times where I don't like the catch-up feature. Because that 25 shouldn't have even been in the race. He crashed a while back. And he's just perfectly able to catch up. Would have finished in front of me if that 23 didn't do the greatest act of service. I keep saying act of service, but, you know. If people keep doing it, I'll keep saying it. That's what I always say. I don't know what I'm talking about, dude. The 23 just smashed the brakes in front of him. Okay, this is going to be my last race, though. I want to do Boston. Somewhere where I can win. Because this is the first time in a while in this game I haven't been on a tear. And I'm starting first. Alrighty, dighty, dippity doo. Alright, this is like a big dirty air track in this game. In case I haven't conveyed the point enough, a dirty air track to me is a track where it always feels like there's dirty air when you're chasing the leader. What are we doing? I'm assuming the 25's involved in that a little bit. How are we... Oh, when you hit the apron, it slows you down? Where did that run come from? Shocker Electric, 1625. Yeah, okay, if you hold the apron, things get bad. I want to get behind this 24, but that's incapable of working out at the moment. Stop hitting me. Oh. I guess I'll be middle of 3 then. That was a pretty stupid move, but... Alright, this is the back stretch, right? Come on, man, it's my last race. You can have the next one, or the next 12. This could actually be a good finish. That might be what I'm talking about. I don't know if it's gonna give that one to me. Okay, it did. Didn't even get to see the celebration because my game's frozen. But alright. I'm probably not going to end the stream. I'm just going to go do something else. Maybe something less infuriating. Like maybe a a, 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 non-competitive racing game, like just Daytona or something, I am gonna go to Just Daytona to see if they fix the paint scheme ID issue. Because you can't put paint scheme IDs in anymore. But I want to see if they fix that. I'm just gonna do continue. Because even... I haven't played that many Roblox games, all things considered. There it is. Like, it's been a while since I played Just Daytona, but... Like, I don't play that many games on Roblox. Man. We're stuck on this gray square of death again. Love to see that. And is there supposed to be snow yet? Who's this? No, there's no way my game's loaded in yet. That is way too loud. I'm gonna see if I can enter a scheme ID. Just find a random one. Dang it, I thought that was gonna do it. Did I pass the 47s? Oh my god. There's no... Get this game out of here. This game sucks. I mean there's no 47s. You can kiss my ass, game. Just Daytona. Pfft, more like just bullshit. Or just nonsense. There we go. We gotta go back to 2022 cars. And I'm already going 196 going off pit road. And there's debris all over the place. There we go. Up and over. Is it gonna be bad? No. Good news is it can be. If I unflip my car real quick. Okay, come on. Oh god, Jaden just said something. Crazy as usual. Arr. Bubble tea? We got one of those people in here. Also, my car is broken. Not as broken as I'd want it to be. Oh! Give me damage! Ouch! Give me that damage! Give me that damage Christopher Bell has over there. He gets to have fun. Where's the soft body cars? And they're gone. Man! We have this fictional Kurt Busch scheme. Is that the only Kurt Busch scheme? Okay, no. Do they have any real Kurt Busch schemes? No. All those Kurt Busch schemes were fake. Fictional, as a lighter audience would say. What did I just say? Oh, for crying out loud. Are we past Byron yet? Jeez. Alright. There's no Larson 42. Which makes sense because he only ran the first, like, 4 races of the season. Whoever this is... Okay. I was gonna say please get off me. Because I'm not gonna spend 20 minutes... Yes. Yep, it messed up my car. That's great. I was gonna say, I'm not gonna spend 20 minutes looking through all these paint schemes just so someone can come mess my car up. I'm just gonna drive this. And there's no escape. Stop spinning out, let me drive. This is inaccurate now. Daytona doesn't have this much grass. Oh my god! Daytona doesn't have this much grass anymore. That was a brutal crash. It wasn't too bad at first, and then the rolling started. And let me tell you something about the rolling, boy. Car explodes! Teach this kid how to spell! He knows how to use asterisks to tell that an experience is happening, but like he doesn't know how to spell explode? Explodes. Get away from me, son. That's disgusting. And we're crashing already. I'm just gonna see how long I can spin. Well, thanks for that 4 car, not very long. Okay, I'm gonna spawn a Gen 5. Get back on your legs. How is it taking so long for the car to render? Am I wearing a paint scheme? Whatever. It's lagging a whole bunch. I already passed the scheme I was looking for. And we're crashing already. I'll just drive this. I might go to a different track. You don't know, let's do the Daytona Road course, come on. Gotta slow down a whole bunch. Cut the corner a wee little. And these crashes are lame. Let me show you how a real man crashes. There we go. That's a real man's wreck if I've ever seen one. Not any of this puny, pathetic, little, sissy little crashes I keep having. No, no, no. Let's... Oh! We're going to space! No, we're not. Man, crash a little more. Hit the thing. Yeah, do it again. No, oh my god. And of course, it's only gonna go in little circles around this one spot. And your silly ass runs over a wheel on your way over here. Man, come on. I gotta respawn my car. And it starts on the car I was looking for. Okay, let's do a backwards race. Whoever can lead the most laps in reverse. Alex! I was just thinking about that guy. All day, actually, because I was watching one of his streams yesterday. It was an old stream, but it was a stream. Is my car about to flip over in place? I look like Dale Jarrett in that one video I made. You can't just blow up. Why is it lagging so bad with these cars? There you go, son. Crash it hard, and your blowover settings are wimpy or something. Did I really launch that car that high? I'm inviting Bobby to a party. I can't do this stream by myself anymore. Well, now I gotta go make one, so, give me a minute. Ooh, my new PlayStation background. I changed it today. I've been changing my background a lot. Because I end up not liking the background I have. I'm gonna do an open party. Just an open... Invite players. I can't invite Alex because he's, no headphone jack-o'-lantern. But I can invite Junior and Hendrick. If I can remember what... There's Bobby. Both of his accounts. And then... I don't remember what Junior's name is. I don't know if he changed it from Little Deku Destroyer. Which is... probably... Okay, no, he didn't. Probably one of the corniest PlayStation names I've ever seen in my life. Our... PD Coltrane, no! And that wasn't even a bad wreck. Come on, give it to me. That wasn't a bad wreck either. I still got all 4 tires on my car. And I haven't left the ground. There we go. Airtime! I feel like that still wasn't that bad for a catch fence crash. There's no fire. I still got 3 wheels. You gotta be kidding. Okay. Now you better hit the fence. I did, but is that my motor? Yeah, I think it is. Okay. I don't have all 4 wheels on my car. I don't have an engine, but most of the car is still intact. Well, I wouldn't say most of the car, but the frame of the car is still intact. It's kind of what I'm going for here. Man. Okay. I'm gonna spawn a new car. Probably a slightly older one. You know, potentially. This is what the Gen 8 car is gonna look like. Braden joined. Five plus 5 is 10, son! Woo! Yeah, look at that. Oh no. I gotta get back on the track. It seems like one of those things. What happened? Okay, no, it seems like one of those things where we're actually having a good race for the win. And something like that happens. No, and I like accidentally crash into the thing. I've never heard so much noise. These crashes suck! I'm changing my blowover settings. A league. There we go. Take that, realistic spinning. Ha! This would be believable damage if I had a slightly less brutal crash. Let's see if there's any new schemes for Xfinity. Probably not, because I haven't updated the game since 1402. You can tell because the default car is still Myatt Snyder in the 31. Which, oh buddy, that deal hasn't been a thing since the big 22. I'm about to flip over a tire. It seems you've met your untimely demise, sir. You're gonna go watch Bristol. Bristol's not on until 3. No. Let me... Dang it. I'm the greatest driver ever. I'm going faster than you in reverse. And of course. How's my car not flipping? Alright, I'm waiting for Jade and RCR guy to... There, finally. I don't think that was even the fence. Well, I know that wasn't the fence. But... Alright, I'm gonna get in a modern car. This is a modern car, but it's not a cup car. I'm gonna get in a Gen 7. Get out of my car! Of course the Logano one doesn't work. I'll just do this. Okay, let's... Oh, now the blowovers are gonna work. When I'm not in any position to flip over. I'm gonna go backwards. Like everybody else does in this game. And nobody got any damage from that. That is unbelievable. Let me help this crash. Get even worse! This is the most awkward... Okay. Where did that come from? And it won't start. You know why? Because it fell from outer space. It's got no suspension. Oh! That was a good one. That was a stupid one. How did my car get that airborne? Ooh. And we're gonna land smack dab in the middle of it. I'd prefer to land upside down. Oh yeah. Woo, son. And there we go. There goes my car. In little bitty bits. Itsy bitsy. Oh, brother. Okay. I'm gonna drive into the track. Well, I don't even need to do that. Just quick spawn. Get me out of the spawn menu. And that didn't work. I should do that. I should make a video called Which Cars Can Get Over the Catch Fence in Just Daytona. So let's do that. I'm gonna start off with Eric McClure. And I'm gonna back up. Okay, I'm gonna just... Okay, stop. Green flag. This car sucks. I'm gonna back up way further back than I was last time. Okay, this time I'm gonna try... I'm not actually making a video out of this. That's stupid. I'm gonna do a Christopher Bell car. You know, a Gen 7. Here we go! Boogity, 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 boogity. What? No, 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 no. And a tire just flew all the way out here outside the track. And there's the car. Oh my god. Really? Now we're gonna see... Man, I give up. Who's this? Why is my car thinking about speeding up? Let me into the fan zone. You thought I wouldn't be able to outsmart you. But I did. Now, what do we got going on back here? Not much of anything. Ow! Ugh. Why do I keep talking like that? Not much of anything's back here, though. That's the point I'm trying to get across. Why do I feel like my voice is extra deep right now? I don't like that. I don't want to be Donovan Deep voice. Also, what's all this stuff over here? Are these parking spaces? Probably. Or like camping areas. And Lake Lloyd should be over here somewhere. Don't tell me they cheapened out on Lake Lloyd. I drove a car into here once. Dang it, I see a car above the water. Man, this sucks. You can't even go into the water anymore. This isn't an update, this is a downgrade. A major downgrade. Look at that carnage going on down the backstretch. Brad Kozlowski left me a little present. In the lake. Or on the lake, I should say. Why are there two cars here? Not trying to crash, just trying to get out of here sooner. See if we can find a way out of the track. No, I don't want to do that. I do want to stop, 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 stop. No damage. Why does it say I'm still going 190? Alright, I'm in the stream now. Nighty night. And I'm not on the broadcast settings, so it's awkward.